I'm John Williams. Our company is ABCI, Aviation Business Consultants International. We work with a lot of aviation companies to help them find customers and sell their products. No random acts of marketing, that's our tagline.
Absolutely. You know, John, there was a time when random advertising and marketing worked in the aviation industry.
Yes, there was, but since about 2008 or so, it's just irresponsible to spend money recklessly.
Just like flying an airplane, it's important to have an objective and a flight plan.
And to measure the ROI for every expense.
Spoken like a true CFO, John.
Many people underestimate the competition at trade shows.
Definitely. Especially in aviation, it's hard to stand out from all the noise and shiny objects.
Just showing up certainly is not enough anymore. You actually need to stand out from the crowd in some way and be the one that your prospects remember when they get home.
One of the reasons that people tend to just show up without a plan and look like everyone else is because they didn't start early enough. If you leave things to the last moment, you have no choice but to just throw something together that's going to look like everyone else's booth.
Definitely. The sooner you start, the more options you have, and options are good.
The secret to long-term planning is to make it visible.
If you keep your plans in a drawer and the show is more than 90 days away, you tend to forget.
Out of sight, out of mind, right? And that includes if you have it just as a file on your computer. But when your plans are visible on the wall of your office, you'll jot down an idea and other people in the office will have related ideas.
Exactly. And doing things well takes time.
True. Booth graphics, brochures, fact sheets, and everything else you need will be much higher quality if you take the time to refine them.
In fact, it can help to have a review process.
We've been producing high-quality documentation for years, but we know our products really well, but we still go through as many drafts as it takes to get things right.
Precisely. That attention to detail is what really sets our clients apart from their competitors.
Another advantage to starting early is that you save money.
Absolutely, and it's much easier to get a good return on your investment if you don't have to invest a ton of money in expedited shipping, overtime, and late fees.
Right, so order your printed materials and novelties early and ask your vendors for a discount.
So here's the list of things to do early.
Attend a show first before you decide to exhibit.
Wait a minute, why is that important?
Because every show has its own character. Different tactics are more effective at different shows. Watch the booths that get the most attention. You can also observe traffic flows.
Well, that makes sense. And you want to take notes of opportunities for exhibitors, such as special new product showcases, educational opportunities, press conferences, and things such as that.
Absolutely. You'll also want to spend more than 90 days researching your top 10 most desired customers, partners, and competitors. The more you know about what they're planning, the more you can plan to emphasize the differences that are important to your best customers.
So, a little industrial espionage, huh?
Well, it's good for everybody because aviation companies are usually not direct competitors. There's usually some pretty clear strengths and weaknesses of every product or every company. So the more you highlight those differences, the better you can help find customers that will really benefit the most from your specific product.
That makes sense. You also want to obtain the show's schedule and other information.
Right, and you want to put all of those important deadlines on your whiteboard so that you don't miss an opportunity.
Okay, so even if you've exhibited before, you'll want to take a look at your exhibit and how this show may be different. Every show has different guidelines.
True, and if you notice these things early, it's easier to make adaptations to make the best use of the space.
You also want to start planning a campaign to attract the right people to your booth. We'll be talking about some ideas for this in future shows.
Right. A lot of business at the trade show doesn't take place at the trade show. It happens at breakfast, dinners, seminars before or after the show, and so on. So if you want to do something like that, it helps to plan early and make reservations.
Convention towns such as Las Vegas can be so busy. You'll also want to determine whether you want custom supplies or novelties with your logo and things like that made. If you order them early, you can save a lot on expedited processing and shipping.
If this is the first time you've tuned in, this video is part of a series that ABCI has put together in conjunction with Aviation Pros Live.
This series includes topics such as how a trade show fits into your complete marketing system, and we provide details of what we've done for clients to help them have successful, profitable trade shows in the past.
Exactly. So watch for more shows in this series, and in the meantime, download our ebook. Aviation people are all into pre-flight checklists, right?
Absolutely, especially since they save time and prevent mistakes. I wouldn't take off without following the checklist, and I wouldn't invest in a trade show without walking through the items that we know will make it successful.
See you next time.